I had an interesting experience earlier this week. So, just like a lot of other people around the world, I am working over Zoom. I do private tutoring. And I had a client who was very obviously distracted. He spent the whole session munching on some kind of snack. I couldn't see what it was because he was obviously embarrassed enough about it to turn his camera off. But I could tell he was distracted. A lot of careless mistakes. A lot of things that should have taken 2 seconds to answer took him more like 30 seconds. And I'm thinking of a diplomatic way to point this out to him. And I asked him if he would need a 5-minute break to have something to eat. He sounds really hungry. I said something like that. He says, no, it's okay. And my heart sank. I knew he was being distracted. He didn't know. And I like that I got that experience because a lot of times I don't recognize that I'm being distracted, especially when I'm driving. I can't tell you how many times I've had somebody in the car and I do something stupid behind the wheel, like eating and drinking, talking on the phone, looking for directions on the GPS, and adjusting the radio. Or my favorite, I love to turn the heat up when I'm, especially in the summertime, I love to turn the heat up and get a little bit of a sauna in the car. Saunas are very good for detoxification. Probably not the best idea to drive while you're doing it. But I have a bad habit of multitasking a lot of things into my drive. And usually I'm doing this alone, there's nobody to warn me. But people always scream at me when I have somebody in the car. Especially my ex-girlfriend, not this current girlfriend, but my ex-girlfriend who I was thinking of proposing to last year. She used to be very upset about me doing that, and I never thought I was being distracted. Or actually, my biggest distraction is going out for driving when I'm sleep deprived. I love to view things in the night sky. We have a solar eclipse coming up in June, and I gave it some thought, and maybe if I'm going to be so sleep deprived, maybe next time I should take a bus to wherever it's going to be. I think it's in, well, I hope I get to go there. It's in Edmonton. And having a bus ride where I get to talk about it, that's not the end of the world either. It's certainly a lot better than being sleep deprived or having distractions along the way. You know, especially if I'm going out to an event and I'm on the way and I'm looking for places to stay when I'm there or a good vantage point for that. It's just a lot of distractions. So I'm going to have to reconsider some of those events. And I learned firsthand what it looks like when somebody's trying to warn you you're being distracted. Because by definition, if you're being distracted and you're still wanting to do whatever you're doing anyway, you're being arrogant. So it's very difficult to see. So be aware of that. Thanks for watching.